big wave guy, you know what the fuck, Wave God. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it.
Well, the guy who ruined the Memphis Grizzlies whole season finally got a chance to speak out. I'm talking about Dillon Brooks, man. It's looking like his whole NBA future is in question right now, man. He might even be on his way out at this point. Now, when he first called LeBron old, I already knew it was gonna be a snowball effect, you feel me? I already knew they was about to look at his game so hard and focus on everything that he can't do. It was gonna be all bad because, let's be honest, he has nowhere near the talent or ability that a 38-year-old LeBron James has in his left pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? This boy jumped out of his body after they got that little bitty win and cost his team the rest of the season. And now we about to see what he had to say, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be looking like he had a taste of humble pie or humble pie, however you want to say it. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, let's get it.
You're gonna be a free agent this summer. What do you think about the chances that you could be back here next season?
Slim.
I think they could possibly be good. I'm leaving that, to my agent, Mike George, to handle that.
Yeah, right.
And me just focus on the summer, focus on what I can get better, focus on how I can, contribute to getting better.
Dillon,
What else you gonna say?
how do you evaluate this season for you in totality?
New role. I got better at, being on the defensive side, taking more of, ownership on that side, seeing how, the seasons can go up and down, regardless of trying to keep an even keel and knowing that, I gotta
Go look at what Shannon Sharp just said about Dillon Brooks' defensive performance against the Lakers.
Shooting the basketball.
DB, do you regret the comments made after Game 2 with how it then evolved into this huge wave of putting the spotlight on you and your team, and whether or not it
You better regret
kicked
it.
up LeBron or whatever? But do you regret making those comments after Game 2?
No. That's who I am.
This guy.
I don't regret it. I'm a competitor. I compete. I don't think it got LeBron geeked up. Is he back in the playoffs? It's been a little while, so I think,
Boy.
He was ready to play. And overall, we just got beat by a better team, bigger team.
LeBron gave you 20 rebounds, bro. I don't think he ever did that before.
Guys that have their whole team, their whole pieces there. And, I'm just going to, continue to be me and get better at what I do.
Hey, Dillon, do you think the perceived perception of you takes away from what you actually do on the court?
Hey, man, they clickbaited the hell out this title. This title talking about I shouldn't poke the bear. Dillon Brooks sends final message to LeBron. Ready to leave Grizzlies.
I only think it takes away from, what calls have been made, or, for instance, like the flagrant fouls, there's already a persona on it, so, it kind of makes them lean into that direction. But, that's who I am. That's, what I'm going to be. And, at the end of the day, it's just competition. It's competing. And most, people are scared to compete. And that's why they get rattled or feel some type of way when I, play against them. It's because I'm trying to compete at the highest level I can. And, that's the only way that,
That's the difference between competing at the highest level you can and just being a nuisance, man. Just being a little irritating, arrogant, mediocre hooping ass nigga. Talking noise to LeBron. What's wrong with him?
Got into this league, got into this, realm of where I'm at now. So, I'm not going to change. I'm going to keep doing what I do and get better.
Dillon, when Jaren won his Defensive Player of the Year award, one of the first things he said was it took having you on his right side. He saw it as both of you guys contributing to that. When you saw the strides that this team made defensively.
Man, we can stop that right there, man. Y'all heard that boy say he don't regret calling LeBron old, man. He say that's just who he is. He irritating, he a pest, man. He gonna get out there and play at the highest level he could play at, which means talk the most trash that he could possibly talk, because his game ain't nowhere near on the level of LeBron James, Ja Morant, Desmond Bain, nobody, you feel me? Let's read some of these comments, man. Somebody say he will always be remembered as the guy who asked for 40 and got 40. Jesus. I'm literally in tears. I don't respect nobody till they give me 40. Brian gave him twin 40s. Dillon Brooks looks baked out his mind. I say Dillon Brooks. Dillon looks baked out his mind. The confidence, arrogance, and swagger left this man's body compared to previous interviews. Yeah, man, you being real calm and respectful, and now you don't want to say the wrong thing, you feel me? You should have came out there and stood on business. I mean, you stood on business because you said you ain't regret it, but you ain't like double back like, man, he was still old. He had that one game after that, then came back and played trash. That's why I called him old. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't say none of that because you not in a position to talk trash back because you ain't do nothing. Dillon ain't do nothing, so it's hard to trash talk if you ain't even putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga thought he was about to call LeBron old and then come out in the next game and hit 7 threes or some shit, man. The nigga ain't scored since. Always nice to see bullies get bullied, you feel me? Trying to bully LeBron James is crazy. That's crazy. A modest view of one's own and goddamn, man. Y'all coming with all that shit, man. We looking at a broken man, folks. We can go home now, yeah, man. We can go home now, man. I'm sorry, Dillon Brooks, but you did it to yourself and you did it to your team. I have a feeling, man, Memphis Grizzlies about to get your ass up out of there, bro. They need some better players around Ja, you know what I'm saying? You taking up a little bit too much space. Banging them, they good, you feel me? I don't know about you, Brooks. Your mouth is writing checks that the Grizzlies' ass can't cash, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. It's Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Till next time, we out of here.
Long and asparagus, the money wasn't inherited. Wave up like excellence. I speak the truth like Exodus. Exodus before Xmas, then I treat the bitch like she don't exist. Left alone like the only kid. I just had to show my dominance. I just had to show my prominence. I could kill him with a